Well, hey, friends, welcome to What's Cooking with Paula Deen. And I am so happy to announce that my new collection has come out with my pots, my pans, my dishes, and so many things that accessorize your collection. And it's called the River Bend Collection. And y'all have heard me talk about River Bend and what an influence it played in my life growing up. I slept in a chest of drawers when I came home from the hospital, and I believe it was at River Bend that this took place. The family lived in my grandmother and grandfather's family business, which was the hotel, the restaurant, the skating rink, the swimming pool. And it was like the big place in Albany to come to. I think we had the only swimming pool in Albany at the time. So I made so many friends during the summer. Every weekend, all the church buses would come out, and the kids would unload from that bus, and I would be standing right there to hug them and tell them to come on, let's get to swimming. I had lots and lots of playmates every weekend. And it's just funny. I spent the first 10 years of my life at River Bend. And those are your very years that you're being molded, I think, into the person that you're going to become. And when Michael and I was building the house that we live in now, Gordon was down. We were shooting my show. Gordon Elliott, who's my producer, uh, had flown down. We were shooting Best Dishes. And I said, Gordon, come on over to the house with me. I want to show you the progress that's happened since you last saw it. And so we walked the whole property, and he said, Paula, do you realize what you've done here? And I said, no, what have I done? He said, you have recreated River Bend in your home, in this property right here. And I looked at him and I said, Gordon, my goodness, I have subconsciously done just that, not given it any thought. I have reproduced River Bend here. So those formative years really set me on my path. Uh, and especially the cooking that went on in the kitchen that I would watch my grandmother and Sam do. Mama was a waitress, and Aunt Peggy was a lifeguard. Like I said, it was a whole family affair. But the new River Bend collection certainly reminds me of those 10 years. It's just happy stuff to me. Just happy stuff. And I'm so excited to tell y'all it's finally out. I can't wait for y'all to see it. And y'all just let me know how you like it. I'm working for you. I really love your feedback. And tell me what you hope to see one day. And I'll do my best to make that happen. So right now I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll be back in a second to wrap this up. The space that you live in really affects the way you feel. So my first recommendation is start by updating your window treatments with Smith & Noble. Smith & Noble's beautiful handcrafted blinds, drapes, shades, and shutters are custom made just for you, and they offer different service options to fit your needs. To get started today, contact Smith & Noble to get my special limited time offer, 25% off on your window treatments, plus free design consultation. Create a space that you're gonna love. For details about my special offer, go to smithandnoble.com/Paula. That's smithandnoble.com/Paula, or call 1-800-659-3300. That's 1-800-659-3300. Hey, y'all, welcome back. I'm trying to get a lady by the name of Cheryl, and I'm hoping she will answer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice
Rat,
messaging.
Cheryl.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Cheryl, dadgummit, it's Paula Deen, and I wanted to talk with you.
Message erased. At the tone, please re-record your message. At the end of your message, press 1.
Okay. Hey, Cheryl, dadgummit, it's Paula Deen, and I wanted to talk with you so very badly. You sent me a question in, and I wanted to answer it for you. So I guess you're just going to have to watch this podcast to find out what my answer is. So have a great day, girl, and thank you for being so supportive. Thank you, dear. Bye-bye. All right, so here's Cheryl's question. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your air fryer cookbook that you signed for me on August the 12th when you were at Evine. This is the first time that I have ever gotten anything from anybody, and since it is more than special, I will treasure it forever. It just means the world to me, and I hold it very precious to my heart. Thank you again so much. Fondly, Cheryl. I'm so glad, and I know this is maybe the second thing that I've gotten from you, Cheryl. One time you asked, why was it taking so long for the air fryer to come back? Well, that's because it totally sold out, and it just takes time to get more made. But I am so happy that you're happy with your air fryer. You know, I know y'all have heard me talk about it a lot out there, but it truly can change your life. Okay. Oh, yay. Hello.
Hey, Paula.
Cheryl, you called me back. I'm just...
Yes, I did. I thought I would take a chance.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sitting here doing my podcast, and of course I called you up, and you didn't answer, but I'm still in the middle of the podcast, so this is wonderful. Great timing. Thanks so much for calling me right back. And I just read your... Well, there was really no question. It's you were thanking me for signing my new air fryer cookbook to you.
Yes, that just meant the world to me, Paula. I am just so thrilled that you did that for me. It's like I've never had, had somebody do something like that for me or get something, even as simple as a cookbook. And it just meant the world to me. I am going to be treasuring that thing until the day I die.
Oh, Cheryl, which I hope is a long, long time, honey. Well, listen, people hadn't been doing you right if that's the first thing you've ever been given. So I hope you love it. I hope you love it.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Full of...
But you know what I had to do, though? I had to send the air fryer back because it wasn't heating up the way it was supposed to. So Yvonne told me that I might have a thermostat trouble.
Yeah.
So I did send it back, and I'm waiting to get the replacement now.
Well, that's good. Well, one thing about Evine, if there's a little defect, all you have to do is send it back, and they will see that you've got one that's completely perfect. And
good.
So I'm glad you noticed that, because what makes mine so different, the first time I saw an air fryer, I thought, oh gosh, I really like this idea, but how can we take this idea and improve it? So we did that in a couple of ways. Our bottom is an aluminum, a shiny aluminum, so that creates a higher heat and faster. So it must have been a thermostat problem.
Yes,
but
I think it had to, because I only had like 10 pieces of fish, and it took me over an hour to get those 10 pieces of fish cooked.
No, that's not right. That is not right.
Okay.
Not unless they were the size of a shark. Well, when...
No, it wasn't the size of a shark.
when did you... I am sick. Every time school starts, my husband and I get sick. Not even having school-age children living in our house. It's like the air is permeated with all these children, being thrown back together.
Imagine.
So every time I go to laugh, I get choked and start having a coughing spell. But when did you return it?
It's got to be at least about 2 weeks now.
Okay.
I'm hoping I will get it here pretty soon.
You should.
I really do miss it.
You should. Yeah. I'm telling you, it can change your life. that air fryer can do anything that your microwave, your stove, your oven, your top of your stove. It can do everything. Everything.
Now, do I have to spray a lot of that olive oil on the food for it to get really nice and brown and crispy?
You know, I'm not saying a lot. I'm not saying a lot.
Okay.
My daughter-in-law is using a lot of coconut oil. So, so you can use any flavor you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be olive oil. But like if I'm doing chicken, you know, I spray it pretty good. And then when it's halfway done, I turn it over and I do spray the other side because it will get crispy. Or if you're doing fish, anything like that, you want to.
All right.
Now, I probably go heavier when I'm making French fries.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know.
But still, even when you say you're spraying a good bit, it's hardly anything. You know, when it's all said and done, it's hardly anything. Oh my goodness! All right,
'cause I had a cough and jacked earlier. So
I
know it's why.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And the more I talk, the worse it gets. Well, Cheryl, I so appreciate your note, honey, and I'll be looking for.
You were going to get that.
Well, let me know when your air fryer gets back to you. But I want to know, and like I said, the folks at Evine, they are so good, and they want you satisfied and happy. So.
Okay, that sounds good.
They'll take good care of you. Sometimes there's
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, Cheryl. Have a blessed one, dear. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Thank y'all for being with me today. I did get to a few questions, but as I was telling Cheryl, our last questionee, or whatever, that I've gotten, it's September, and I've gotten the back-to-school cruds. And the more I talk, the more I want to cough. So, but thank y'all for bearing with me today. You know I love you, and I always send you best dishes along with that love. So I'll see y'all next week. The space that you live in really affects the way you feel. So my first recommendation is start by updating your window treatments with Smith & Noble. Smith & Noble's beautiful handcrafted blinds, drapes, shades, and shutters are custom made just for you, and they offer different service options to fit your needs. To get started today, contact Smith & Noble to get my special limited time offer, 25% off on your window treatments, plus free design consultation. Create a space that you're gonna love. For details about my special offer, go to smithandnoble.com/Paula. That's smithandnoble.com/Paula, or call 1-800-659-3300. That's 1-800-659-3300.